some bad news and some good news. Which one do you want first?
Bad news.
All right, so here's the bad news, okay? We're going to have to continue to pray. The coronavirus is still going on in St. Louis and Jefferson County, different places in Missouri. Okay, so we got to pray about that.
What's the good news?
The good news. Well, here's the good news. You guys are probably going to like this, okay? So you're going to be out of school for a month.
Okay?
And you have unlimited screen time. Go
Yeah!
crazy, right now, go. Have fun. Day 1.
Oh my goodness.
Day number 2. Day number 3. Hey guys, come upstairs. Come on up for just a minute. We're going to do something fun. Everybody come in here. Come on. Girls, off the couch. Let's go. All right. This is day 4. You guys having a good time? Everybody?
Yeah.
I had an idea. I thought we could all play some cards.
Dad, we're bored.
Did you say bored? Okay, guys, I know it's getting tough for you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you a similar story to what we're going through right now that's in the Bible. So let's go to the living room and let me tell you guys a little story. Okay, guys, so listen. In the Bible, there's a story in the book of Judges. And it tells the story of this guy named Ehud and this guy named Eglon. Do you guys remember that story just a little bit? It's similar to our situation. So the Bible tells us that the children of Israel were in bondage and in captivity. They had been taken basically hostage and quarantined, kind of like we are, to their little area in Israel. And there was an evil king, a guy named Eglon. And King Eglon, the Bible tells us, was like this really big, fat, out-of-shape king. And what he did was, he made the children of Israel bring money to him, pay tribute to him, get on their knees in front of him, and they weren't allowed to leave their area in Israel, but basically he just controlled everything. Kind of like the coronavirus right now, it seems like it's kind of controlling our lives. It was kind of the same way. It was in charge, and he was in charge of the children of Israel. And then there was this guy that God raised up, though, whose name was Ehud. Okay? And Ehud was probably young and athletic and really, really tough. Noah, what do you think King Eglon would have looked like? What happens when you fall asleep during Bible time at our house? Okay, where were we? Since Noah was asleep, maybe Laura, you can imagine in your mind what King Eglon was like. Okay? I don't think you're imagining him right. Nadi, what do you think Ehud looked like? You, on the other hand, might be right about what Ehud looked like. So here's what happened. After 18 years of the Moabites being in charge of the Israelites, and they couldn't really do what they wanted. A lot like we can't do what we want right now. Eventually, God raised up Ehud, and Ehud went and he killed King Eglon. Killed him. And when he killed him, he led the children of Israel in an attack against the Moabites and eventually freed all of Israel. I want to tell you guys, this is just temporary, and so you shouldn't get frustrated about what's going on right now. What we need to do right now is obey our local authorities and stay here at the house And remember that just like Ehud was able to free the people, eventually we're going to be freed when this coronavirus is eventually killed. Now, I want to tell you a story. This was way before I was born, but in the 1950s, there was this horrible virus that was going around America. It was called polio. And in 1 year alone, 58,000 kids were infected with the polio virus. And it would lead to parts of your body not working at all, just being like paralyzed. Well, eventually what God did is he raised up a man named Jonas Salk. And Jonas Salk was able to come up with a vaccine that would kill that virus. And people would get the vaccination and their bodies would become immune to it. And eventually polio has passed away. You guys probably haven't even heard of polio unless you've heard about it in a textbook. But at the time in the 1950s, it was a horrible, horrible disease. Well, we have better technology now. We have all this kind of stuff that he didn't have access to. And so God will raise up the right person to destroy this coronavirus. And remember, like things like spring baseball and things that we like to do outside with our friends and finishing up school, all those things will come back, but this is just a temporary issue. Just like for Israel, they had that temporary issue of being under control of the Moabites. So right now, it seems like things are out of our control, but God is very much in control, so we just need to trust him now, okay? So hang in there, read your Bibles, pray that this would pass quickly, and remember that just like God delivered Israel, he's going to deliver us as well. All right, Canaan kids, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you in the driver's seat this next week of the devotional that's going to come out. Every Thursday, there's going to be a devotion just kind of like I did today. And what I want to encourage you to do is to, during the course of this next week, so from right now on Thursday, you have until next Wednesday to submit to me your own video. And I want you to do a Bible story, get people in your family to be involved. Take time for about a 3 or 4 minute little Bible story. Get creative, have fun with it. And the winner, the one that we like the best, next Wednesday, what I'm going to do is the winner will get $20, and you'll also get your video posted. And that'll be the devotional next week. And I'll give a little introduction and maybe an ending. But I want to put you guys in the driver's seat for the devotion for next week. So that's my challenge to you. Remember, $20 and your devotion will be posted online. God bless you guys. Hang in there. We're going to all be together soon.